am back. The weather has not been optimal. It has rained a lot. And my vacation starts today. I have a 2-week vacation that starts today. I got up this morning, it was 47 degrees. It was 50 degrees at 11 a.m. and overcast, still is overcast. Tomorrow is supposed to be a little bit better. It's supposed to be in the mid 60s. But starting Monday, we're supposed to have 8 straight days of rain. Needless to say, I'm not the happiest person in the world about that, but hopefully the forecast changes and I can get some serious work time in out here. So today I I put in this stock tank and leveled it out. Just wanted to have that for a water source. And I'll show you here in a second what I'm working on now. So I am getting a camper with a pull-out in it, and I'm going to be parking it back there in the woods, way at the back of the driveway. It will not be visible from the property line, so I don't feel too worried about any issues with it while I'm out here, or while it sits out here. I got a little bit of work to do. I've got some trees to take down. One fairly big tree, I'll probably get it tomorrow, and then I got to lay out some 1 by 4 foot forms for concrete, and I want the wheels of the trailer to go onto those 1 by 4 forms, and those are dualies on each side of the camper. And then where the jacks come down, I'm probably going to put some red stepping blocks or stones, not exactly sure what you call them, on the ground, and I'll get that thing nice and level in there. Now, it probably won't stay there permanently, but this is probably where it's going to be while we're working on the house. So this is going to provide us a place to put some hand tools while we're not out here, also to store cooking utensils. We plan on having a grill and maybe a griddle out here so we can do some cooking. So it'll be nice to have, and of course occasionally in the summertime maybe we'll just plop out here in the evening and just see what it's like out here at night, because we've been out here one time after dark, but we have not been out here overnight. Anyway, so we'll get back to it here, and I'll show you what I'm doing here in a second. Okay, so I am at the turnabout at the very end of the our driveway. I'm standing in the middle of it. This is just the 180 view of it. As you can see, nothing but deep woods beyond that. But right over here to the side of the turnout, we got a little bit of a ditch here. Really not much at all. I'm not really worried about that. But back in here, I'm going to be parking that camper I mentioned a minute ago. And it's going to go between, I'm going to have to drive it between this tree and this tree. That's 11.5 foot in there. Camper's 8 foot wide, so it'll be a bit of a snug fit, but I'll be able to get it in there. And once I get it pulled back into here, I've got some trees I'm going to clear out. So this cluster of trees right here, I'm taking this out. Of course, you can see I've already took this tree down, and that leaves me a pretty nice open area right in here. It starts sloping off pretty good over here to the left, but from about here over this way, it's pretty flat. I mean, not super flat, but flat enough that I'm going to be able to get in here and level it enough and get those concrete forms flat. And of course you can see that big dead snag out there in the distance, which I may or may not take down, but that thing's pretty massive. But anyway, so this is going to be where the camper sits, and I'm going to face it, or the door will face to the west. That's all downhill. I know perspective on this is a little difficult to see with the camera. That's all downhill. In the wintertime, you can actually see through there, and you can see the next ridge line over that direction. And this is back the view back out from inside of here. So I figure it's probably going to take the rest of today and tomorrow to get this cleaned out, the trees taken down and cut up and all of that. And then I will start on those forms and get those, working on those. That'll probably be Monday, which will be Memorial Day. But obviously I'm working on Memorial Day, so that's not a big deal. It's also supposed to rain on Monday, so we'll just see how that pans out. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update on the latest. Okay, progress report. As you can see, all those trees that I pointed out earlier are gone. Those two big ones in the foreground are about 2.5 feet wider than the camper. So the camper should slide right by them. And then I've got this all cleaned out. You can see there's a fairly nice flat spot there that I'm going to be building some concrete forms, concrete pads rather, for the tires of the camper. So I got quite a bit chopped up today. Pretty happy about that. Weather's turned out decent. I guess it's probably 60, maybe 62 degrees, but totally overcast. No blue sky, no sunshine today at all. That's okay, as long as it's not raining. Anyway, so I'm pretty happy. And if you flip around here, then you can see this is the end of the driveway, the road, whatever you want to call it. So just drive the camper down to here and back it into where I'm standing right now. So anyway, making good progress. Love it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my hammock up. I'm going to get my hammock up this week. That way, when it's break time, like now, I can crash in my hammock. Kick my feet up, rest a minute. Hammocks are just great. Anyway, back to it. Okay, all right, update. And yes, I am sweaty. The weather's changed. It has gone from cloudy, rainy, cold, I wouldn't say cold, cool, north wind, miserable, to sun shining, no wind, very humid, very sticky, overnight. So summer is here, and I knew that was coming, which is fine. It can work through the summer. It's a lot easier than working in the winter. So today I am finishing up cleaning the spot for the camper. And I'm going to take down that big snag at the back. I'm going to record that here in a moment and show it. It's a big tree. It's been dead a long time. Yesterday, the wife and I, we put the fencing up, which you're going to see in an upcoming episode. And then we moved our picnic area across the road. You actually see the picnic table and cooking pits and stuff behind me now, whereas they were across the road yesterday. And the reason I'm moving them is that across the road is now going to be a construction site for the storage / workshop container. I'm very close to starting to lay out the lines for the foundation piers. And very excited about that because that'll be groundbreaking on the first construction on the property. But for today, I'm just doing some more cutting and dragging brush. And tomorrow I hope to do some burning. Also tomorrow, I'm hoping they're going to bring my rock out here and we're going to rock part of this driveway and the turnaround area, and that'll be awesome. But anyway, carry on. Boom. That is a lot of dead wood. But it's done. And I wanted to make sure that there was no threat that it was going to fall on the camper when we got the camper put in here. So that's done. There's some other little trees around here that I'm probably going to trim and put down. And then probably on this side, take out a few of the closer small trees, just so there's some space in front of the camper so that when you walk out, you're not walking right into the woods. We got some sunshine in here, so that's nice. Anyway, this job is wrapping up. I mean, there's some wood to get out of here, putting wheelbarrow and wheelbarrow out, and there's some more brush to get, but that's about the size of it. Next step is, after that, is get the camper pulled in here, and that's going to be exciting. Okay, I think I mentioned that I was going to get my hammock put up, and I got my hammock put up. So I am chilling for a few minutes before I head, or before I start loading up my stuff and heading back home. So there is nothing more relaxing than laying in a hammock in the woods and where it's nice and quiet and peaceful. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode, so hang in there.